I bought a PRORUN or PRORUN. Yeah, get the name right. It's the power head, and I bought a pole saw, and I bought a edger. And I'm, depending on how much I like it, I might just go and buy the hedge trimmer too, because I got yards that I'm doing that are going to require some reach. Like over in here, I can't reach that with my string trimmer, and my mower trimmer is not going to work in that because it's a ditch right there. So I will be using a hedge trimmer in there, so I'll have to get that power head up and through here, up through here. Normally I'd be using my sickle bar mower on some stuff, which is still a great machine. It's just I got carburetor problems, and I'm trying to find a carburetor for a 30-year-old machine. I don't know. There's no numbers on the carburetor. So, but let's get this going. The PRORUN, and we'll unbox it. Comes with 7 attachments. Now originally I was looking to get a battery operated pole saw. This one here is the edger, which, wow. I am impressed with that. This one here is the pole saw. Assuming, yeah, there's the blade. An instruction manual, which you need. There's the blade. There's the chain. Paper. I guess it goes this way. There we go. I think. There we are. So there is the PRORUN head. Cold start. When the engine is no longer hot. Position lever 1. Press pause, press later, pull it down. Oh, yeah, you gotta put it on, duh. Now, what do they do in position 1? Now, let's see what we got here. Now, one of the things I don't notice in this is, which I like about my, I have a steel saw, or a string trimmer. I don't know if we can see it in here, but is the harness to hold it. Now, my Bowen's doesn't have one, but it's a lighter saw. This is about the same size as that, maybe a little bigger. This is a little bigger, my steel. So, ooh, could win a $300 gift card. I can handle that. Of course, are we lucky enough to win? That's the big thing right there. So I will submit that. You got your warranty card, and you got the owner's manual here. So the front handle and the clamp. Was the bar? What's the bar for? Okay. Safety regulations, blah blah blah. Throttle lockout. Vibration dampening system. Alright, prepare the machine. Assemble the front handle. Line the position hold B1 on the clamp ring B. Oh, it does have a strap support. So if I need to, I can use the strap from the other one there. And let's see here. I'm going to have to take this clamp off. So let me get that going. Okay, so this is Torx based. Good thing I like tools. So I got tools. And there's that. Ooh, look at that. I found the first one. Thank you. So let's get this off. One thing about having a head-mounted camera, you're never sure if you're even close to being where you need to be. So, it said to position this in the hole B. Okay, man, get in there. There we are. Screw this back in place. And snug it. There we go, we got snuggies. So, So where is my harness? Because it's like, make sure it's securely in the harness. And I got no harness with this thing. Okay. Let's do, since this is what I wanted, is the pole saw. So we need to get out the instructions for the pole saw. And there's another $300. Now I always keep the manuals. I got a whole box full of manuals. Never get rid of the manuals. You never know when you, well, not never know, but you seldom know when you're going to need them. So what about the trimmer? No? Okay. Now the reason I got the trimmer is because I got at least one yard that has a sidewalk that looks like it's never been trimmed. So, and I think I want to use it for when I do my driveway too. Alrighty, let's see what we got to do here. Yeah. Come on, old man. Okay, operator manual. We got the saw, information, 1, 2, identification, connecting the tube, connect the power attachment to the gas multi-tool power head, align, oh there's the warranty, align the round hole A to the attachment's front tube and the lock pin C. Pull the lock pin out while inserting it. Release the pin. Raise the tube connect. Turn the clockwise D1 to tighten it. Okay. So first of all, move that out. There's that. Tighten it up. Ta-da! We got part of a pole saw going here. Alright, now fitting the bar. Alright, it's on there already, I think. That's what it looks like. Okay. Unscrew the nut and remove the chain cover. Is it tight? No, it is not. There's that. Whee! I'm going to assume that it's already all bolted. Hey, there's a grease fitting. That's nice. You know how hot some of these get. And it's like, I wish they had some way of oiling it. I really do. This one here is the chain tightener. This is nice. Okay. Unscrew, fit the chain, the solid chain around the guide bar. Fit the guide bar over the guide bolt. Place the chain over the drive sprocket. Yeah, that's all pretty much straightforward. And there's the chain. Now, one of the things you want to remember is double guard. These chains are directional. So here's the cutting surface. So you're gonna put it on like this. That's the way it cuts. Let's put this in here like that. There we go, like that. And we gotta turn this back further. There we go. Alright, there it is in the pin. Come on, get her on there. Almost seems like they want you to do this way. But it won't let you get it in there. So if you do this, alright, I gotta work on this a little bit, trying to understand what they're saying here. Give me a minute. Okay, so I removed it so I can turn this. You leave the lower part of the chain off, fit over the sprocket, and it just glided into place. What can I say? Then you put the cover back on. And now we'll flip it over and tighten this screw up. So it says it's correctly tensioned, it doesn't sag from the underside, but can be still turned easily. And it says something about a multi-tool, which you did not get either. So you need wrenches, Torx bit, and you need a straight blade screwdriver, and whatever size nut that is. Let me go get my driver. Alright, let's tighten this up. You want to just see that? Yeah, that turns nice. Alrighty. So what else they want you to do? Readjust, chain oil, pour lubrication, adjusting chain, turn the chain tension adjuster clockwise to increase the oil flow. Huh. Oh, this here. Okay. right there. So if you need more oil, you turn it clockwise. It does not touch the ground. I think we'll put some oil in it, and then we need to get the saw started, and then we'll be ready to do something. Pruning. So let's line this back up. There we go. There it is. And there it is. It's tight. Now, this isn't very long. If you're looking for an 8-footer, you're not getting that 8-foot, that's for sure. But it does, you can buy extensions for this. But let's see how this works to begin with. We're going to start the saw. I'll put some lube in there first. We'll get the engine started. I'm not going to use my mixture. I bought a can of premix, which I like to use on all my first times. And we'll go from there. Let me look at this business end here. It's got a nice pull handle. You want to turn it on, you want to set the choke. When you pull the handle, the choke goes away. So we'll get that. We'll get that. I gotta go get my bar lube. Okay, so we got it filled up. Got that filled up. It's a big tank. I didn't even fill it up, and it used up most of my quart here. At $7 for a quart of premix, you can mix your own fuel pretty good, I think. But let's see how this starts. It says to hold it down on the ground. I got the saw blade up, so that doesn't touch. That's on. The primer bulb is over on the side here. As long as it's got fuel in it, they say it's alright. So set this, pull that, put the choke on, and then hold it down and wait until it grabs a little bit. It takes a while for the saw to catch up, it looks like. So we're gonna let it warm up a little bit. Yeah. I don't know. Let's pick something easy. I know, dumb, never touch it. Let's look at something here. Probably should tighten that down before I did anything, but that's pretty impressive. Because I got trees to cut down with this. So, don't forget, tighten everything out. There'll be a upcoming video on the trolley belt. I gotta put a carburetor on it. I gotta do a carburetor on that. The rototiller here, my dad bought when I was a kid. So it's old, but I'll tell you what a monster this thing is for as far as digging. So, alrighty. So far, my impression is yeah, you can't start cutting until you get the motor speed up to where it will do the job, which is full throttle. So I'm going to do that, and then eventually I'm going to do some work, but that's it for this video now. Thanks for watching. Take a look at my other videos if you wish. I do a lot of will it run or fixing this and that, a lot of lawnmowers. I got a video coming up with doing some collision repair on my grandson's car. That's a big video though. Alright, bye.